Until recently, we weren't that familiar with Memories for Kids, but the more we learned about the cause, the more we wanted to share it with you. This is a nonprofit with a mission to create lifelong memories for kids who have a parent with terminal cancer. Here this morning, the organization's president and founder, Lisa Gravel. Bob Sokup is on the board. It's nice to have both of you here today.
Thank you.
Good
it's
morning.
Nice to be here.
I kind of laid out who you are, but I'd like for you to elaborate on why you started just a few years ago.
Well, I had a sister-in-law who had cancer, and we saw the devastation with the kids as she was in and out of the hospital, and the dad was taking her to the hospital and doctor's appointments, and saw how sad the kids were, and we wanted to do something that we could take them away from the cancer and do something fun as a family.
And you wanted eventually to give that to other families.
Exactly.
Other kids, other parents. Can you give us an idea of how you come in contact with these families? Is it through the medical community? Are there recommendations that you get in?
Yes.
How does it work?
A lot of our referrals come directly from the oncology offices. So they refer them to us, and then we meet with the families and discuss what they would like to do as a memory as a family. But we also take referrals from anyone who's out there who wants to refer someone to us. They can contact us, and then we will have to go through the oncology office to make sure that they can travel or whatever their memory is going to be.
Can you give us any examples of memories you've helped create and the difference that made for the families?
Yeah, our first memory was at Warner Park, and it was with the Storm Chasers, and that was a really cool event. And the dad who had cancer was unable to travel, so we actually had it here, and the boys got to see their dad happy, which was great.
They got to go out on the ball field, take a tour. They got to get into the batting cage, take some batting practice. Got a lot of autographed great items. The Storm Chasers were wonderful with that event and helping us locally with the family without him having the ability to travel.
And we're looking at video now of a memory involving the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set this up for us.
Yes, actually this family wanted to have the NFL experience, so they're all huge football fans, so we sent them to Jacksonville, and they were able to do behind the scenes with the Jacksonville Jaguars and meet the players, go on the sidelines before the game, sit in club level seats, and it was a really neat experience.
Whether these memories are near or far, they aren't free. So I know donations are critically important. Fundraising, very important as well. And you've got an event coming up. Bob, would you tell us about this concert and who's performing?
We've got a wonderful concert this weekend on Saturday, August 16th. It's at the Slowdown, and the band is a local band who's been around in the past. We're bringing them back. It's the Samples. So spread the word. It's going to be a great event that night. Tickets are on sale. You can get them through the Slowdown already. You can go through our website and buy tickets as well. So it's going to be a fun event. We've got
that site listed now. It's memoriesforkids.org.
Yes.
Any idea how much money you think you could bring in through the concert?
Oh, that's a good question.
Right, in your dreams, sort of that
optimistic.
amount is what?
Well, we're hoping around $25,000.
And how far could you make that much money go?
You know, that can do a lot of memories. That can probably help 8 families.
Wow. And do you have a waiting list at the moment of those submissions, those recommendations from those oncology offices?
We don't have a waiting list right now. We are in a position that we could help a family right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I think about it too. I didn't know about you, and listen, we talk to groups all the time here, and I thought, how did this not land on my radar? But if that's the case for us, then I imagine that's going to be the case for a lot of our viewers, whether you are in that position where you want to help or you're related to someone with terminal cancer and you want to make sure that that mom or dad and their kids can make a truly special memory and something that lasts forever, that it's not just about the treatments and the stress and watching someone you care about suffer, that it's just a joyous occasion, and that's what this is about. But the concert's coming up on the 16th, Saturday night at the Slowdown, and the Samples take the stage right around 9 o'clock, and so you can get your tickets there, or you can purchase them online. The Memory for Kids website is memoryforkids.org. Pretty easy to remember. We've also got the email address listed for you there on the screen. We've got a phone number there as well. If you would just like to write a big fat check and mail it in, that's the post office box you're sending it to. But listen, in this day and age, I think for a lot of people it's just easier to kind of click a button, and thankfully on your website you've got such a button in the top right-hand corner. It's just so simple. They're also on Twitter and Facebook, and we'd encourage you to plug in if in fact this is a cause, as I said earlier, that speaks to you as it did to us. And there's a lot of great information about it there online. Thank you both for coming in. It's really great
Thank you so
to
much.
meet you and meet you, Bob, and we appreciate you sharing your family story with us.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
Lisa.
you.